All right. Morning, everyone, and Happy New Year. Man, has the time gone by fast. Aus- Australia and Asia, most parts of Asia, are already in 2022. Those in Europe are getting ready to go out, and the United States is waking up, probably from partying last night, since today is a holiday for New Year's Day. Very interesting year. That is rare that it does that, but here we are. All right, let's go to the charts. We're gonna do a very quick stream. Kind of saving my energy. You gotta get ready for tonight. I am, of course, down here in Miami, where you can still go out and have a good time, unlike the majority of the world, unfortunately. Let's get on with the charts. Hope the audio and video are okay. I know they are never great. I am live streaming, right? Yes, I am. All right, cool. All right, here we go. Here is the monthly chart. The monthly chart is still setting up for a gorgeous breakout next year, sometime early next year. But just before I went on the stream, I zoomed out my weekly chart. I don't know why I zoomed out the weekly chart, maybe because the halvings are there. And I zoomed it out into the annual yearly chart. And as you can see, on the annual chart, we have an MRI warning candle. We have never had a down year according to the MRI. Sure, we've had a down year. We had a 2018 was a down year and 2014 was a down year, but they did not break the MRI count. And next year, in about, well, 6 hours from now, we will have the very first annual MRI top. Now, what is that going to mean? Well, I have no idea. What I think it means is that next year, we're going to have some kind of an awesome top coming in next year. It's possible that it comes in 2023, but it's more likely to come in next year. And then 2023 might be a bit of a down year, and then we get another halving. So this is where we're going to go to the monthly chart in this format. And you can see how every time there was a halving, the price of Bitcoin rose nicely over the following year. That happened the first time, that happened the second time. And it's very likely to happen again when there is a halving in 2024. But before we get to that halving, we still need one of the classic Bitcoin tops. And I don't believe we've had that. I got to go back to this interview I did out of Dubai in early this year. And I said, I expected this year to be more like 2013, but more drawn out, and obviously doesn't go up as high by percentage. So this was the first top. It was a bit of a double top, but the first top nonetheless. And now I am waiting for one of these exponential rises that should take Bitcoin, somewhere between 2 to 4x, probably closer to 4x than 2x. So something in the vicinity of 100,000 to maybe even a quarter mil. But we just got to break the 100,000 barrier. And I think that is going to happen in 2022. Okay. Now let's go to our normal weekly chart, which is what this tab represents. And here's our weekly scale. And once again, we are dropping. Whoa, I woke up this morning and I thought Bitcoin was rising nicely. That's why my thumbnail is very green. Something must have happened the last few hours. I was looking at like the annual chart, not the shorter term chart. We're going to find out what happened when I go to the lower level time frames. Monthly still looks great. Weekly, let's see what's going on. This weekly chart looks kind of ugly. Something must have happened in the last few hours. This is our 4-day chart. This is the Consensio 4-day chart that put us in a full cash position right before the MRI buy. Probably not the best place to go full cash, but the MRI is not always going to time with Consensio, which is a moving average strategy. It put us finally in all cash. The cash position started to get accumulated as we were dropping the bullish case as far back as mid-November. And this is not a very good start. I was going to say to the candle, but this next candle is actually ending in 5 hours as well, which is strange. See, this is strange, right? Because this candle started today and it ends today. So this 4-day candle is actually a 1-day candle, because I guess TradingView wants to reset everything from the start of the year. So this is not really a 4-day candle. This is a 1-day candle. So this candle is really part of the prior candle. Keep that in mind. I did not know that until I just noticed it right here, right now. So because they just want to reset all charts to the start of year, which makes sense, which really does make sense. So I would stick this candle into the prior candle. So what the hell just happened? Before we take a look, hey guys, unconfiscatable coming to Las Vegas. People are starting to sign up. I may keep this price up until Bitcoin's birthday. We'll celebrate Bitcoin's birthday. I'll try to do a nice stream, bring back Jimmy Song, Giacomo Zucco. We're going to do a fun stream for Bitcoin's birthday in a couple of days. And then the price will rise to 500 bucks. So that's why this number is kind of low. I'm still keeping it at a low price. I do expect this event to sell out. I especially expect the Carnivory dinner to sell out. That one only has 26 tickets left. The conference still has plenty of tickets, but not the Carnivory dinner. That one's going to be gone real soon. So come join us. Amazing event. Here are our speakers, and we're still trying to get more. Okay, daily chart. Something must have just happened, because even a few hours ago, Bitcoin was pushing 49,000. Okay, so I'm deleting this arrow. It clearly did not happen. I was skeptical on that arrow based on the way December 28th ended. That is a very nasty candle. That is a big down day. At the best, you should expect something like this. After this bad down day back on December 13th, we then made a couple of lower lows, and then we rallied for a minute, and that was it. We officially got the moving average crossover. That's a bad sign. Now, the price of Bitcoin is way below the moving average crossover, so this is not a shorting opportunity. We could not get back above the moving average. This reminds me a lot of the candle from December 19th. However, after that candle, we did rally, which I'm a little bit skeptical on, just like I was skeptical on this rally here, though I did have a green arrow of a general rally in that area. We are now back below the 200-day moving average, and that is not a good sign. Let's go to lower level time frames. Something must have just happened. Here's the 4-hour chart. Yeah, we were. Whoa, we are dropping hard. Let's go straight to the 1-hour chart. Let's see what is happening. Oh, you know what? It wasn't pushing 49. So yeah, I was up in the middle of the night. I think I was going to bed. Yeah, the last couple of nights, I mean, been going to bed at like 4 or 5 a.m. Miami is fun, to say the least. It's going to be another rough night tonight, but it will be a fun night because it's New Year's. And then I need to call the Russian sauna because I will need to detox after these last like 3 to 4 days. I'm probably going to take the 1st and the 2nd off from drinking. But yeah, it's been a little rough. Max Payne at 48K. Well, Yeah, we had that a few hours ago. We can probably rally into max pain. Everything's going to expire in about 5 hours. This is not a great looking pattern right here over the last 3 hours. We got 17 minutes to go. Todd, thank you so much for your generous super chat. Happy New Year, Tone. I appreciate all your TA and the work you put in for your viewers. Bitcoin to the moon. Yes, thank you so much, Todd, for your generous super chat. Yeah, Happy New Year, everyone. We are now back here challenging the prior swing lows at 46,500. That was not the lowest swing low we've had in a while. No, we were sitting lower, but that was December 20th. So on the current swing low, we are dangerously close to this double bottom. This double bottom is going to come in as another MRI buy opportunity, but this one is probably going to be weaker. Guys, I'm sorry, Bitcoin is not going to start off the year very good. But we had a good year overall, right? If I go to my monthly chart and I go to the annual chart, we are up 60% this year. It's a good year. We're up 60%. We're still up 61%. We'll probably close the year up 60% in the price of Bitcoin. This will be a brand new annual close on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is still in good shape. This MRI warning is a little bit scary, but I do think we have another full year in Bitcoin to get things done. Hey guys, the Financial Summit, I'm going to be promoting this a lot more next year, especially after Unconfiscatable, which takes place in 2 months, and the Financial Summit takes place in about 7 months. So plenty of time in between. So come out to the Financial Summit, which is an incredible financial conference. Oil, I'm still bullish on oil going into next year. Gold, I want to be bullish on gold, but I'm not going to be bullish on gold until it breaks the prior swing high. Done. Gold is done. S&P, I'm bullish on the S&P going into next year. Here's the weekly chart. Here's the monthly chart. Let's look at the annual chart. Here's the annual chart of the S&P, and guess what? We are entering that when next year begins, we will probably be here. You see how there's a green star candle? This one is not a green star candle because the high of 1988 did not breach the high of 1987. But we did breach the high of 1987 and 1989. And that kicked off a green star candle that led us to the next MRI top that then kicked off another green star candle. Okay, so I see this pattern as repeating. All right, so I do see another 3 to 4 bullish years for the S&P 500. We'll talk about that on different streams. Maybe tequila makes charts look better. I gotta, if I was drinking only tequila, I would be in much better shape yesterday and today. I gotta stop drinking things like sangria and spicy margaritas. They just have too much sugar. It's the sugar that kills you. If you're only drinking straight tequila all night, you'd actually be fine. I think that's what I'm switching to. I normally only drink sweet. I usually only drink straight tequila, but I've been just having a good time and partying. Miami will do that too. Yeah, of course they print money, which is what helps the S&P. It's not even that. The current rise in the S&P 500, I think, is more due to the fact that governments have shut down non-S&P 500 companies, sending all the business to the S&P 500 companies. That's I personally think that's criminal, but that's just my opinion. Sailor bought 30% of all mine Bitcoin. Does that affect the halving cycle? No, I don't think it does. All right, back to the weekly chart. Here, S&P 500 weekly. The MRI on the weekly for the S&P, which a week that started on the 27th, and the week will end probably in, well, actually the week has ended because it's like all the holidays this week. So yeah, I'm still bullish. Look, we're closing the year. We closed the year. The market is closed today. We closed the year on a brand new all-time high. Brand new all-time high on a weekly scale. On a daily scale, the high came in yesterday. We closed the year on a brand new high close and high swing. How can anybody be bearish? Any divergence in the Bitcoin daily chart? Good question. I don't know. Let's see. Also gives me a chance to look at the funding rate. Funding rate's nice. It's been accumulating, favoring the bulls for a little while. Still has some more room. Do I see divergence? Well, I don't see divergence because we have not yet made a clean visual new low. See, the closing low was higher than the prior closing low. So the answer is no, I do not see any divergence yet. We need a new closing low, and the CMF is not going to diverge. The CMF will confirm. The RSI might be divergent, the MACD might be divergent, but not the CMF. And the CMF is really important. Anthony Tang, thank you so much for your generous super chat. Happy New Year to you as well, sir. Buy some non-alcoholic drinks for me. Yeah, I'm gonna do that on the 1st. I'm not doing that today. I do need to quit drinking completely. I have maybe 3 more years, and then I think I'm gonna start to wind down. I don't do any other drugs, just alcohol. What do you think caused the year-end sell-off? Is recession next year a concern? No, I'm not concerned about a recession. I'm not, I mean, again, the governments can shut down all of the businesses. The governments can have another forced lockdown around the world, but I do not see a recession. I see a very depressed human population, but it'll drive all the business to online companies. And that's what drives the stock market. It's just the way it is. I don't know. No, the market can't be open today because today is a national holiday in the United States. How is the market possibly open? I don't see how the market can be open. It's a national holiday. Yeah, there's a December 31st candle. I don't know. It's weird. Today's a national holiday. It is open today. That's weird. How would the market be open? I really thought it would be closed today. Like today is the national holiday. It's not on Monday. It's today. That's really weird. Like the stock market is not aligning with the banking holidays this year. That's weird. Fed's not in trouble. Fed's only in trouble if the rates rise. Half day. Okay. It's still weird. It shouldn't, it's still weird. Like they didn't align right. Still weird. Well, today's Friday. The market is definitely not open tomorrow. New Year's Day is a holiday. Yes, that's actually today. Today's New Year's observed because the New Year's holiday is the closest day to the 31st, which is actually, well, sorry, the closest day to the 1st without being a weekend. So that's actually today. I thought Monday was a work day for people that go to work. It really depends on your country. It really depends on your country. Guys, are we really arguing over the US holidays? US holiday schedule 2021. Watch. Look. Here. We'll just go to Google. There. Look. New Year's Day was January 1st, 2021, Friday. But guess what? New Year's Day is also Friday, December 31st. Okay, this is the national holiday schedule of the United States. Okay, now if I change this to 2022, watch what happens. There is no New Year's Day in 2022, right? Like you don't get the holiday. So for some, it's kind of crazy, but in 2022, you have one last holiday. Like there's no New Year's Day holiday in 2022 because it's Friday, December 31st. This only happens like once every 7 years or something. Yeah, it's a really weird year. This happens like once every 7 years. Like here's your U.S. Holiday schedule. There's no holiday in 2022 for New Year. I know. It's weird. Oh, really? Now you guys want to start talking about Martin Luther King Day? He was definitely left leaning. I'll agree with that. All right, guys, come out to Unconfiscatable, March 3 to 6. Let's see if we can hang in there. But hey, look, the lower Bitcoin closes today, the nicer, the higher the percentage it'll rise in 2022. All right, guys, that's it. I'm gonna recover some more and get ready for tonight. Hope everyone has an incredible new year. And we'll try to set up a nice birthday stream for Bitcoin with Jimmy Song and other friends for the 3rd. If you're in Europe, get ready to pop the champagne. If you're in the US, well, got a few more hours to go to get everything ready. Talk to everyone on the next one, and Happy New Year.